All right, y'all. So if you watch my dental experience video prior to this, you see that I have the same clothes on. We're gonna go ahead and wrap this other video. I'm gonna do my outro clip because the lighting is everything. So we are leaving early. I don't know if it's a full 2 weeks early, but we did a full 2 weeks here. I don't think it was gonna be a full month that we was here anyway. So, oh. I thought you was, okay. But I don't want to start all over either. Anyway, so this is why we're leaving early. We're leaving early because, number one, for me, the apartment is too cold inside, and so it's not comfortable, and I am just not built to suffer. Something that's very common in Mexico City is there's no central air or heating in the apartments. We would have been willing to just switch to another apartment, but again, that's the common theme, so it was no point. There's that, and it's not that it's so cold here. It's in like the 50s and 60s, but the inside is colder than the outside, so that's problematic. Number two, I'm in prep, and now I know there are plenty of successful bodybuilders here, and they are getting to stage and looking just as they should. However, a lot of the meats between the 3 grocery stores we've been to, I don't feel the need to do a whole massive search throughout the whole city of Mexico, don't have the labels on the meat. And so when you're in prep, every macro counts. So I don't know if I'm eating, I was just using the macros from the meats I use at home, but I don't know if the chicken is 1 gram of fat or if it's 5 grams of fat. And if you're only supposed to be eating, say, 45 grams of fat a day, you need to be on point with these numbers. So that's a little bit of a problem for me. I don't feel like doing all the work of the conversions on the rice and the rice cakes. It's just too much. And then the gym situation, it can be done, but bottom line for me is, for me to be successful in prep, I need everything to be within my control and how I feel comfortable and how I just want to do things. I really don't like to train in crowded gyms. I really don't like to rest so much in between sets because you got to share the equipment and all the things. I really like to train at 3 o'clock in the morning on an empty stomach, all of this. So it was too much work to go to a 24-hour gym, Ubers, and it's just too much. So, and the juice just ain't worth the squeeze for me. So between not necessarily being comfortable with the coldness of the apartment, and I'm probably colder than the average person because I am anemic. So when I'm cold, and my fingertips and toes be frozen. And so I don't have time for that. And then I don't really know what my macros are doing because of the meats. Don't have time for that. And then the gym situation isn't ideal. Don't have time for that. So what we did learn this trip was probably this time of year is not a time that we would want to be in Mexico City because of the central air and heating. We did learn that we love the city. I freaking love Mexico City, and I probably would have to say, as of today, I like Mexico City more than Panama City. But I didn't stay in Panama as long as Daddy did, so there's that. The area is so my vibe. It's bougie. It's all the things. It's all the security. Like, it's so my vibe. And I think if I was like out of prep and just living a fit life, then none of this will be an issue. But since I'm in prep and I really have this goal of trying to qualify for the Olympia, it makes more sense for me just to be home. And I'm 16 weeks out and to just head down grinding and just, whatever. I don't want to have any regrets of like, had I not spent all that time in Mexico, did I shortchange myself for 3-4 weeks, whatever. So that's why we're leaving early, but we will be back in May. So this will be the last Fit Expect video, but they will pick up again in May. So in May, the plan is to come back here, finish my dental work. We still want to visit Guadalajara because that might still be on the list as a place to possibly hang out while we're on this expat journey and trying to figure it out. So we're going to come here, get the dental work, and then go to Guadalajara one of the weekends while we're here, visit there, and then go from here to Panama for probably 2 weeks. So y'all definitely stay tuned for that. Also, what I think, my thought, wow, I didn't think you could really see through people's windows, but I just saw a man walk by in his panties. So I think because what I'm already starting to not look forward to is that feeling of being an other in the States. Like I'm literally already starting to regret that, or not be feeling that vibe. I think what's going to be important is to, again, we live in Scottsdale, so the demographics is the demographics. Look it up. So between my first two shows, there are one of them is going to be in Charlotte, and so obviously that is probably not probably more black people in Charlotte than in Arizona or in Scottsdale. So I think getting those breaks and then maybe spending time there for, like, you know, instead of just going for the show, maybe going for a week or two, that will kind of help that feeling until we get back to here or Panama or whatever. So again, stay tuned. The journey is not over, but I did set out for 2024 to be a year of qualifying for the Olympia. So I need to make that a priority and do what's best for my prep mindset and goals. So stay tuned. As always, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you more than you know. And I will see you guys on the next Fits Black Expats video.